Hi and welcome back to the second part of tonight's streaming test, and again with the CANZ racing community ahead of round 1 of the V8 Supercar series, which will start 9 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time this Thursday night. So we're just doing another test run, practice a few things with the stream, and hopefully bring together a decent package for the real deal on Thursday. And we will stream other rounds, but not all rounds. It just depends on time and availability. So this one I think is just a random grid, and we have Chaos Theory there in second place behind Scavenger, Mr. Cozza up in third. So this will make for some interesting racing. The doc has brought out the Osgear Motorsport Commodore, Unused Dragon the third of the Forza Nissan Ultimas along with Drifter. So there's a 3-car team, though Unused Dragon isn't racing for points because he's not going to be able to make it to every round. And once again we've got DeadX on board for some special comments and to watch some of the action in the back end of the field. How are you?
Fantastic. Yourself?
Yep, we're doing good again. And lights are on and they're off and going. Scavenger with another good start. Don't think anyone stalled it just then, so no drama. We did have a couple stall in the racing sessions earlier last week, and they're all very well bunched up heading into turn 1. Normally see a few cars go wide,
But it looks like everyone seems to make it through there pretty cleanly this time, amazingly.
Yep, and this is the next one though. Second turn, a little bit tighter. And all through once again by the look of that. Scavenger leads the way. He's got a bit of a buffer from the fast running Drifter, who's managed to get up to third. I think he's going to spot Erebus up into fourth. That's a big change of places. Oh, a few cars have just gone off on the very sharp left-hand turn. Scavenger's still leading the way on lap 1 of 6. So it's a pretty long race. Chaos holding back Drifter, and he'll try and do that as much as he can. He won't want to give away any positions. So I must have read that wrong. Erebus at the moment still in 10th. So I'm not sure what, unless he's fallen back again.
The dock has got some major damage.
Okay, they're
with
slowing
Erebus.
down. Okay, that'll explain why Erebus has dropped back. And they're just calling the virtual safety car. Pardon me. So I'm not sure what's caused that, but just waiting to see the damaged cars come through so they can go to the pit lane. And there they are in the background. So it must have been a pretty big collision. They might have been the guys that had gone off in the right hand of their turn 5.
When I caught up with them, they were both out wide on that corner, both against each other, so I guess those two have had a coming together.
Yeah. So all will be revealed in post-race conferences. Hopefully we get some stories out of that one. Meanwhile, Scavenger takes the field around, and they'll go at about 100k an hour, I believe is the standard pace for the virtual safety car, but it does depend again on how long it takes for the drivers to get back into pit lane and repaired. The idea being that once they get around to the grid straight, as they pass through the pit exit, they can start racing again and the others will join in on the back of their field. Fingers crossed we don't see too many of those in the actual races. So still going around at race pace.
Got a bit of lag here with Highboy coming together with Unused Dragon.
Yeah, I've just seen something in the background of Scavenger's car. Not sure what's happened there.
Highboy looks like he was lagging with Unused Dragon, both in the same spot as the car, so I don't know who's lagging or...
Yeah, looked like one of them got turned around.
Just trying to pick up whether there's any damage. None on Highboys, and Unused has no damage either, so...
Just a bit of lag. Okay, they've started to pace up again. Cozza in 4th at the moment. They're side by side. Not sure that's legal. We'd have to check the rulings on that one. and the other two, Erebus and Doc, have rejoined at the back end of the field. Scavenger still ahead of Chaos. Drifter looking for a quick move on the inside. It's very tight. Chaos has given him some space. We'll just jump back to these two now as they battle it down this South Paddock area into Moraine Sweep. They come. Drifter is ahead of Chaos and he's got the line, so now he's prepared to hunt down Scavenger, who has about a 1.5 second buffer. Chaos going wide. And Cozza under pressure there from, can't quite see at the moment, number 5 there, Unused Dragon, and Highboy in behind him. So they do have to pit once for the race. I'm not sure under the rulings yet whether it's been set in stone where those two guys, Doc and Erebus, involved in the incident, whether that pit stop counts as their final stop. I believe it might. I mean, this is only a test race, it isn't the real deal, but we'll try and sort those rules out ahead of the first round so that if it does happen we can deliver all the information you need. Scavenger wide into the wall. Drifter makes the most of that one and he is through into first place. Scavenger won't be happy with himself. Don't think he's caused himself any grief damage wise, but he'll be unhappy about that. Just I think he would have clipped the wall, but he's obviously doing okay. He's on the back of Drifter and not letting go, so not too much damage there. So the racing here should be a little bit more even than the last one. No one's been practicing Road America because it isn't in the first round. So currently on board with Drifter's car as they head up pit straight. And we'll just see what the lap times are now as they set themselves. So Drifter with a second faster lap time than Scavenger the second time around. And most of the others about 2 seconds off the pace of these two. And meanwhile Highboy's moved up to 4th, so he's going to position on Unused Dragon.
Speaking of positions, biggest changes so far are Highboy and Catters with up 6 places. Both of them are up 6 places so far. And Drifter at the front there has upgraded himself 5 places.
Yeah, he was starting back.
Big movers and shakers around the group.
Indeed, and Drifter did make a lot of those placings up in the first couple of turns. And we've got a bit of a pack brewing here, battle pack with Highboy, Erebus and Catters. Erebus ranging up onto the back of Catters. So Erebus recovering rather well after having that damage and incident with Doc. So maybe there's been a few mistakes made by guys at the back end of the field there for Erebus to jump through that quickly. And through the carousel they go. Catters showing a bit more pace than the previous race, but Erebus, I think if anything, he's the one closing in on him, and the gap's building between Highboy and Catters. Getting a bit of a buffer. Oh, Erebus looking for a duck down the inside. There was almost contact. Almost contact. That could have been an absolute disaster. Catters moved to close him off, and he's defending again. Erebus hard under brakes. Just controlled that.
Highboy does seem to be slowing these two up.
Yes, definitely, and Erebus all over the back of Catters. And Highboy's made a mistake. He's gone wide. He'll be pretty angry with himself. Chaos into the pit now in 3rd position. Catters is staying out.
Erebus is overtaking
Oh,
Catters.
wow, look at that. What a move. He had the toe up the hill. Maybe a bit more speed in the Erebus Mercedes. Heading to the first turn. Can Catters return serve? Erebus a little bit wide, but he's managed to keep the momentum. Catters all over the back of him. Looking for a dive at turn 2. Thinks better of it. Oh, Erebus gone deep.
Oh.
This is great racing by these two guys. Very clean and high level stuff. Wobie lingering in the background there. He's not doing too bad to be this close to the guys. obviously they're battling. It will slow them down somewhat. Erebus wide, just trying to find a bit of grip.
Drifters up on the going to be on the outside for this corner.
Oh, that was very close again. One little mistake and these two will be in the wall. They will lose positions, but they're pushing each other very hard and it's good quality racing, lovely to watch. Through the carousel, Erebus takes the wider line and brings it in shallow at the end. Cat has sort of taken a medium line all the way through. And I think Erebus just starting to pull away now.
I think Erebus is pulling away.
Yep, and Cat is just off the grass, pushing hard. He's losing a bit of time. And just waiting for the pit stops to finish so we can sort this placings out. At the moment we have Scavenger still in first, 300 metres up the road. And Cat is a bit wide again.
The thing is, Erebus may have already pitted with during the safety car.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to count. I think they still have to pit because otherwise it is an advantage to them. It's a free pit stop otherwise, isn't it? So...
yeah, that's what...
and we'll just stick with Erebus for the moment. We're leading the race. Drifter is actual race leader on correction. And we actually have Doc ranging, getting taken back. We'll actually move back. We'll see what Drifter's up to now. He's right on the heels of Doc. And you can see there, Cat is just exiting the pit lane. Scavenger exiting pit lane. So Drifter's already pitted. He's well ahead now. He's got a nice gap. He's actually catching up to Doc, who still needs to pit. Chaos Theory currently in 5th, which will on correction put him in 3rd behind Scavenger and Drifter in 1st. So Cat is currently trying to chase him down. You can see him just there. He should be a little bit quicker than Chaos overall, which could mean we're in for a bit of a battle towards the end of the race. We've only got a lap and a half to go, but Cat has looked to go wide. He's lost some ground. And Mr. Kozza ranging up on the back of him after that little mistake.
You've got a good three-pack down the back of the field between Highboy, Wobie and Unused Dragon.
Yeah, and it looks like Wobie's made a bit of a mistake.
Battling it out.
I think I saw Wobie there ahead of these two, but he's dropped 2 places by the look of that. Just watching them now.
There is very slight contact between Unused Dragon and Wobie, and Highboy jumped the two of them.
So capitalising on a mistake, and Wobie hanging onto the back of Dragon. I'd say he's a little bit faster than Dragon overall as well, so these two could end up in a nice little battle for the rest of the race. Meanwhile, Highboy trying to salvage something out of the race. Oh, wide, hit the wall, Wobie. Big hit. And he's just smashed the mobile sign. I'm not sure whether that would have caused significant damage or not. He did hit the wall pretty hard. Might have wrecked some steering. He's gone wide again. There may be some damage now. We'll get DeadX onto that. You can see if we can find any damage on that car. We'll just go back up to the front runners.
Just been in contact with the pit crews. No damage on Wobie's car.
Okay, so
coming from the pit crews.
Very close call.
Everything seems fine.
Now, I'm not sure whether Doc's slowed Drifter up, but Scavenger has made some ground. He's still in between the two of them. And we are on the final lap, so I think Doc's opted not to pit, and neither is Erebus, so I'm not sure. Discussions amongst them may have decided that they've completed their pit stop, starting from last. I think that won't be the case in the main series. We're going to go back to Chaos and Drift and Caddis, sorry, because they're swapping positions left, right and centre. And here it is. I told you these guys would be close. Catter's trying to look for a shot on the inside. It's push Chaos wide pressure. And Drifter, sorry, Catters, I think he's just side by side at the moment. He is just on the inside. Chaos not giving him any space at all, fighting hard for this position. And Mr. Kozza right at the back. So we've got a three-way battle again for 5th, 6th and 7th. Under corrected positions it should be a little bit more, but we'll leave that alone because this is a bit of a test race anyway. Just again to give our stream a little bit of a go and try and iron out any bugs. And this should be pretty good timing because I'm going to be interrupted any second now. And I think the fight's just about gone out. They've exited the carousel onto the back straight now. Catter's going wide again, just missing the wall. This gives Kozza an opportunity.
And Erebus has finished the race, so...
Yeah, pretty big free kick those ones, so hopefully we'll iron that one out ahead of the racing on Thursday night. Again, anybody watching this video or watching the stream right now, Thursday at 9 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That's when we hope to start the stream and get some racing underway. And heading onto the final stretch of the race. Cat is looking for a pass still, and that is one close finish between the two of them. Oh, he's been a bit cheeky. They'd crossed the line and caused a bit of a collision. Why not? Add a bit of spectacle to it. And Wobie just crossing the line as well. Shepdog well behind at the moment, not having the best of races, but he'll hopefully put in some good laps at the first race of the season in 2 days' time. Dedex, thank you for being with me for this test stream, and look forward to your company on Thursday night.
No problem, Zulu. Sounds like a great night, so hope more people can enjoy the stream.
Yep, thank you. Alright, we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching if you have been. Otherwise, enjoy the video when you get around to watching it, and hopefully see some people Thursday night for the first round of the V8 Supercar Series, part of the CANZ racing community and the Screwed Gamers. Check out the website, it's just there on the below overlay, also our Facebook and Twitter account. Thank you for watching the stream, and we will see you next time.